I'm Atra Nashar in Washington. In what could be another troubling sign for the U.S. economy, retail sales last month were weaker than expected, according to a new report from the Census Bureau. As consumers show signs of uncertainty, the White House continues to project confidence about the president's aggressive trade strategy. America's robust and resilient consumer is showing signs of scaling back. Retail sales in February rose 0.2%, falling short of the Dow Jones estimate of 0.6% growth. It tracks with an 11% drop in consumer sentiment this month, recorded by the University of Michigan's closely watched surveys of consumers. Frequent gyrations in economic policies make it very difficult for consumers to plan for the future, regardless of one's policy preferences.
I think our economy is going to roar.
In an interview with Full Measure's Cheryl Atkinson, President Trump brushes off warnings his tariffs on trading partners, with many more expected as soon as April 2nd, will not only make inflation worse, but increase the odds of a recession.
We as a country have been ripped off for years and years.
The president says his goal is to eliminate America's trade deficits to create American jobs and revive domestic manufacturing. By imposing tariffs, Trump says America's trading partners will be pressured to eliminate their own trade barriers on American imports, and if not, the U.S. will benefit from the tariff revenue. Here's one example the president often cites of America being, quote, ripped off.
So we want to sell milk into Canada, and they throw a 270% price increase on the milk.
Canada's policy is a bit more complicated than that. The country allows a certain amount of American dairy to enter the country tariff-free. After that quota is met, then the costly tariffs would kick in. But the U.S. has never even gotten close to exceeding that limit. Canada, along with Mexico and European trading partners who've just been hit with steel and aluminum tariffs, are retaliating with even more tariffs on American products, leaving many to wonder, is all of this worth it?
The reality is that it has taken literally decades to build this globalized economy, for better and for worse. But that cannot be reversed in a day.
The president says there will be economic disturbance, but tells Americans it won't last long. Economists aren't so sure. In Washington, I'm Atra Nashar reporting.